Maybe you find yourself in a position I did a few years ago where my skin was starting to wrinkle super fast, getting thin, getting dry, just turning like this, I don't know, almost like lifeless. And I just felt myself super aging, and I was only in my 30s. Today I'm going to show you exactly what I did to turn that around. And I'm 40 this year. And I decided that it was too soon. So for today's recipe, you're going to need some honey, aloe vera gel, vegetable glycerin, or castor oil, depending on how you feel about either one, rose hips oil, and calendula oil. It's not an original recipe, and I had to look through the internet to find it again for you, because this recipe has almost 3 million views, and I want you to go to that recipe when you're done making yours. I want to give her the credit, but most of all, I want you to see the comments, because this recipe has been used by women just like you to reverse their aging. But I made some changes to it though. I made some changes to it once I started learning about hormones and how they're affecting our body. So I made specific hormone-based changes to this recipe and supercharged it. This is for women who are speedy aging because of hormone imbalance changes. Now, if you're not sure whether or not you have a hormone imbalance, don't worry about it. I have a checklist below that you can click on, take an assessment. It's basically just things that you're going to check for yourself and be like, whoa, this looks like I have a lot of the symptoms of hormone imbalance. So be sure to check that out. I want you to gather your ingredients, and we're going to go fast. I missed last week's video because I wasn't feeling well. So this week I'm bringing you 2 recipes so you don't have to be behind just because I wasn't well. So here we go. We're gonna start mixing our ingredients. All right, so here are my ingredients. So these are the calendula flowers in olive oil, and this is rose hips, also in olive oil. In order to make these oils, all you have to do is put the flowers in oil, put the rose hips in oil, leave it by a window, or there's even a fast method. If you want details of how to make these infused oils, let me know in the comments. But for now, I'm just letting you know this is what we're using, just these 2 for this video. So here we have our calendula oil, honey, vegetable glycerin, aloe vera gel, and the rose hips oil. Those are the ingredients we're using. And basically, you're going to dump all these ingredients in. I'm just starting with the aloe. Again, this is freshly squeezed aloe, but you can use any aloe, hopefully from a clean source. Best to make sure it doesn't have a bunch of other ingredients in it. Here's the vegetable glycerin. This here is making the best face serum that you've ever used. I mean, this face serum is going to outdo all the expensive serums on the market. And trust me, because like most of you ladies, I've tried a few different things in my lifetime. And even the expensive things, you know, and you think maybe the more expensive it is, the more it's going to help my skin. But here's the thing. You also have to look at all the ingredients in those things. And some of them, you know, they have ingredients where like it'll show as if you're getting really fast results. But if you stop using that product, oh my. Like your skin just goes backwards, you know? So we're just going to mix this. I'm just mixing up all these ingredients. You see that dark orange color? That's from this rose hips oil. Now, why did I substitute rose hips oil instead of the cucumber seed oil in the original recipe? Cucumber seed oil is amazing. It's got these hydrating properties and it's really, really good for your skin. It's calming. but rose hips oil has a ton of vitamin C. So essentially what you end up getting in this serum is a combination of like a vitamin C oil, and you have the calendula oil. Oh my, it's so fragrant because of the calendula. And calendula is just incredible for rejuvenating your skin. It's like the skin queen. That's what I love to call it. That's my skin queen right there. It helps calm your skin. If you're having breakouts, if you're having eczema, psoriasis, all kinds of skin issues, it's been known to help with that. And it also helps with women's hormones. Studies are still being done to see how exactly calendula is helping women out. But let me tell you, don't snooze on this serum. Mine has a little bit more wateriness than if you use an aloe vera gel that's store-bought, because my aloe vera is fresh from the plant and does not have any stabilizers in it. But I love it this way. So what I do with this serum is I will use it as a spray. I usually put it in one of those little spray bottles. Let me show you. I will sometimes use a bottle like this, fill it up, and then use it as a spray, or even use those dropper bottles and just drop it in my hands or onto my skin. What I found too is I keep it in the refrigerator because, again, this is not a stable serum, and there are advantages to keeping it in the fridge. One of the advantages that you will see immediately that because of the coldness, it will help your skin pores. Like, we're always looking for things to like make our skin just look so glassy and like we have no pores. I don't know why we do that, but we do. So how you would use this particular serum, which, girls, I'm telling you, I left the original video in the description just so you can go read the comments. This thing is life changing. And yes, the cucumber seed oil, if you want to use that original recipe, go for it. But if you have hormone imbalances, then you may really benefit from the vitamin C surge as well as the calendula to help you offset some of that hormone interruption in your skin. Remember, the first video I showed you was how to make the perfect gentle, exfoliating, slightly acidic, good for you scrub that will start to agitate your skin and cause your body to want to fight back by increasing your collagen. And that is not an abrasive thing that's going to hurt your skin. It's super gentle. The second recipe I shared with you, if you haven't seen them, go back and watch them, was the food we're actually feeding our skin after doing that scrub. So immediately after doing the scrub, then you're gonna feed it, direct feed it. It's like being handed something wonderful on a silver platter, and you're just gonna feed your skin. You're gonna give it good nutrition and the building blocks to make the collagen. This recipe here is a serum, the thing that you can put after you feed your skin. But the fourth recipe, which I'm also sharing with you today, may be something you want to put before you apply this incredible life-changing serum. I highly recommend you apply this serum before bed. I remember my skin starting to turn dewy and plump, just hydrated, glowing, youthful. This is not about turning back time and being 20 again, but this is about loving your skin, loving the person that you're in. And be sure to apply these treatments past your face, all the way to your neck. You can use it in your arms and your chest area. Girl, you can do your whole body. Okay. We're going to do the last and final of this skin regimen, which is a DIY toner. This is not just any toner. This is a natural toner that delivers specific things for a specific age group. If you are over 35, this is the toner you need. We're gonna make it in a blender. How cool is that? So for this next recipe, you're going to need a cucumber. This one here from my garden, one that I hope is getting a little old because I want it to have bigger seeds in it. 3 to 4 tablespoons of fresh aloe vera, chamomile and calendula flower petals, and a blender. That's it. So into your trusty blender, you're going to put a cucumber. What I'm going to do is just take off the ends, cut it this way, and just dice it right in. Depending on your blender, you may need a little water to get this process started. No worries about that. Then you're going to put your 3 to 4 tablespoons of aloe vera gel. And I'm using a fresh aloe vera. This is the one I was using from the previous recipe. So I'm just going to take the rest of the pulp out and use the pulp I have on the side. And I'm just using a knife to do that. Keeping it simple. We're going to add about a teaspoon of these dried calendula flowers that I buy online, organically sourced, and about a teaspoon of chamomile flowers. Our blender is ready. Let's go blend it and see what we come up with. Well, it's all blended up, and now we have this gooey liquid here. You notice that my skin recipes have just natural, good for you, food-based, real ingredients-based products. And why is that? Because I do believe that it is best for us to actually take these internally, change your lifestyle, and let your skin access these products from the inside out. But guess what? While you do that, while you make those lifestyle changes, and while you get your hormones in order, you can also help your skin out by directly giving it some of this stuff. So again, in here we've got cucumber, aloe, calendula, and chamomile. And I know a lot of you are already asking, girl, this does not look like it's shelf stable. No, it's not. And I have just the solution for that. In fact, we're going to make this way more potent in your face skincare routine by turning it into another treatment. And what I mean by that is, have you seen clinics where you can go and for $200, they will give you what they call a cryogenic treatment on your face, which is basically they're gonna freeze your face for about a minute. Now, we're gonna make our own cryogenic treatment using our toner. So our toner is going to be a 2-in-1. And what we do simply is put this in little freezer containers. So I love these ones because they're super small sized and the bottom is silicone. I'm making a mess. The bottom is silicone, which means I can easily pop these out. There we go. I'll probably just send these to the neighbors. And now what I have is a toner and cryogenic treatment. I know you can buy gadgets. I know you can buy rollers. I know you can spend a lot of money to do this when you just can use what you have in your home to get the same results. In fact, you'll get better results because this is all natural. So you're going to freeze these. And before you put on your serum and go to bed at night, what you can do is take one of these, pop these out, and just rub it gently around your face and let that coolness cool you out. Let it start to remove some of that redness. The cucumber in there is going to just marinate on your skin. The chamomile and calendula are almost going to feel miraculous. And in the morning when you wake up, it's going to be so beautiful. Now listen, girl. Some of these ingredients, you don't know how your skin may respond to them. So if you've never used cucumber seed oil and you've never used cucumbers, on your eyes and stuff like that, people use them for reducing puffiness. If you've never used any of these, you might want to do a patch test during the day before you marinate your skin in it overnight. This has the cucumber seeds blended into it. So you're going to get those natural seed oils in this toner, and you're going to get the beautiful effects of aloe vera gel. Just soothing and creaming. I mean, I don't know that it can get any better. I know people use witch hazel and rose water, which is amazing, and they use apple cider vinegar and lemon and different astringent toners. But if you're going through hormone imbalances and you notice your face is just puffier, you just like your face is just puffy all the time, like you just woke up, then you want the soothing, nourishing effects of the ingredients in this particular toner to start calming your body, reducing some of that inflammation and getting your face back. The scrub to just gently stimulate collagen production. The application of the mask that delivers ingredients for collagen production, followed by the soothing toner. And then you seal all that off with your serum. And if you want, you can close it all off with something heavier. The scrub and the mask, those are not everyday things. Those are maybe once to 3 times a week. Also, if your skin loves a little more heaviness to it to seal in that moisture, you can apply on top of all this castor oil. Notice how a lot of the ingredients in the skin system go together, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on this. You make them and store them, and this can last you quite a while. You don't even have to use it daily, and you will do it knowing that you're giving your body, your skin, the best, all the while working on your hormone imbalances. Girls, I've got good news for you. The Hormone Reset Masterclass is going to be on July 23 at 6 p.m. Central. That is 4 p.m. Pacific and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Girl, be there. Because let me tell you, there's so many things I say on YouTube, but it's a little bit of a red tape area, and the algorithm really will decide based on what I'm saying if it needs to let you know or not. So I have to hold back. But on Zoom, it's like we're having a girls' night. It's like gathering in a small group in an intimate setting on Zoom live with your questions, just going into it and saying things just like they are, so you can start to get your body back. So you can start to build your confidence again. So you can know what is tripping you up. What are the little minds in your life that are disturbing, triggering, offsetting your hormones, giving you these symptoms you don't like? The thinning hair, the balding, the belly fat, bad skin as an adult, feeling like a teenager or early aging, and memory fog, anxiety, depression, high blood pressure, diabetes. There are over 50 symptoms linked to hormone imbalance. And again, if you haven't got your assessment, be sure to check it out in the description below. It's not a diagnosis. I'm not your doctor, but this is going to open your eyes and tell you some of the things you can start focusing on in your life right now. I have really enjoyed our time together today, and these 2 recipes have ended our skin series for now. I still don't have any stock, so please bear with me. I am super busy between the coaching and the consulting, and I'm planning an event for next year for you. Girl, this is actually super exciting for me because it's a heartfelt project, and I've got incredible speakers lined up for you. The reason is it's for us, yes, but it's for the next generation. If you have a daughter, if you have a teenager, and even the tweens, they are welcome. We are going to show them how to set up their life right. So look out for that. No information yet. No link. I'm not sending you any link. I just want to plug that in your ear. And if it's something that you'd be interested in, hey, let me know some of the topics, that you're like, hey, I wish someone would have told me about blank. Put that in the comments so that I can make sure that our speakers cover those topics. It's a live event, girl. It's a live event for mothers, daughters, grandmothers. This is generational womanhood taking it back. Okay, I'm getting too excited. This has been years in the making. So I am so thrilled. The point is, there's so many pieces going around to serve you in the best way possible, to serve our next generation. I have 2 tween daughters, and I will not let what happened to me happen to them. So I'm taking matters into my own hands for them, for your daughters, for your niece, for your friend's daughter. It doesn't matter. Let's change our world ourselves. Okay, we're not waiting for somebody to come rescue us. But definitely pop your recipe in the freezer, start using it. Check out the masterclass if you already know that, oh yeah, I've got hormone imbalances. If you're not sure, download the checklist, do your thing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.